Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. And this video is going to be a part 2 of exploring the 5 brand new locations we got during the March 18th, 2025 update Glow of the Ghoul. So right here in the northeast corner of the map, part of the Savage Divide, we do have 5 brand new locations. So if you watched the first episode, we looked at Hillside Cavern. We went back there, and that was the taking the leap of faith where you first become a ghoul, and then the second quest actually brings you automatically up here to Radiant Hills, which of course is a free fast travel. And again, there is a nice little secret door that connects the 2 locations, which is pretty cool. And you can check out that video if you so wish. And this one here is going to be a part 2. So we're going to go down here to this location. All right, so I believe there is a location right about there. And if we take a look at our compass there, we can see where I have that marker. There's just something kind of hidden behind it here. So let's take that marker off for a second. Okay. And as you can see, there's the compass. We can see it a little bit more clear now. It's not filled in, so we haven't discovered it yet. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll just make our way from Radiant Hills here and explore along the way, right? I'm going to shut this light off. I don't think it's really doing a whole lot now. I don't know what we're going to find out here for creatures, but so far these are ghoul communities, and not so much Hillside Cavern. It was pretty decent, but Radiant Hills... As you can imagine, as it says, if you're not a ghoul, either use a Chinese stealth suit or a hazmat suit to come here, okay? Just an FYI. And of course, you can visit these anytime, even after you become a ghoul, so that's just a question that I was asked the other day, and you can definitely do that. We're starting to lose our glow effect a little bit because we are... a little bit less radiation. All right, nice little area here, actually. This is, okay. Bullengrube. Okay, so this is the location right here. Okay, the Bullengrube. Interesting. Let's get rid of this weapon here for a second. So I was going to say, you can maybe build a camp here, but I don't think you'd be able to because how this is the location. But that is a nice little waterfall there. That is almost perfect. Looks like that's a tire up there. Yeah, it is. Okay, I kind of thought so. Huh. Now, I don't know what we're going to find here, but let's... it could be just a location, I guess. Not really saying that we will find something, but... Turn our light on here. It gives us a little bit of light, I guess, and see. Let's go in the water. See if there's anything in here. It's always a possibility. You just never know. It looks like we get some trout. Holy mackerel! What is that? That looks like it's a huge hole in the ground there. Hole in the lake. Wow, that's a pretty deep lake. Wow. I think it's like bottomless or something. Huh. Well, let's a couple tires here. We got a cooler. Nothing real else to talk about. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, we'll keep going here. Looks like there used to be part of a waterfall, maybe back in the day. Is how it's kind of carved out there. All right. What's this down here? I think it's just a car just sitting there. We got a bottle of whiskey or bourbon back there. Interesting. All right. Well, let's pop back up here. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Look. Just kind of looking around. anything useful, I guess. Doesn't hurt, right? You just never know what Bethesda will put in these games. You know, there's stuff that we may not even know about and find, you know, like, you know, years later. Or it just happens that way. We'll get busy. Let's pop up here for a second. Near the beginning, I think we got a, looks like we got a Protectron here. And nothing to do with that. Keep going up this river. Oh wow, look at that. Let's head up here real quick. I don't think it has anything to do with the location. Oh boy, so was that our time getting up there? Alright, well, nothing, no surprises, I guess. Don't see things, anything just hanging out. And of course that up there is Radiant Hills, so that's where we were just up there in the last episode. So let's make our way down here. I'm curious about this lake though. Like, why is this lake so deep like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Yeah, right on, buddy. Give your own little personal iPod there, do you? Random. Totally random. I didn't even see this thing here before, this Zed Raj Road. That's weird. Wonder if he destroyed them. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we missed them. Alright, well that's something for sure. Let's check it out. I have my light on. There's some fighting going on. Do you guys? Sounds like it's fairly close. I have my light on, so okay. Finally getting to the bottom over here. Huh. Of course I'm ghoul. So that works out. If I don't think you'll be able to do this if you're a smooth skin or a human. Oh my god, no. So we are losing some health here, so that's interesting. I'm slowly dying. Come on, baby. There we go. Woo! That is a deep. That is a deep lake. Wow, I'm shocked at that. I don't think we have a deep lake like that in the game. Till now. Let's pick some rads up here. As we can. These were ghouls now. Okay. Well, that's that. Ha ha! So that is, Bullengrube. Not a whole lot going on here. But it is what it is. Well, let's go to another location. So I think there's a location up here. And I believe there's a location here in the hills here. Well, let me move it there for some reason. Okay, whatever. Let's take a look at the map here. The compass. Let's pop down here to Hillside Cavern. Alright, let's take a look at the compass here now. Let's get rid of this marker. So the marker ended up changing on us. So there's the little house there. It's again, it's not filled in on the compass. So let's head this way, shall we? Shut this light off. Looks like the sun's starting to come out now, which is odd for me. Usually we do all of our exploring in the dark. And it's just just the way it happens to be. Load in, dark time, switch servers, dark time. Fallout 3, 4, New Vegas. Where do we explore? Dark time. Nighttime, it's quite something. Alright, so we have our little house here. Turn our light on back in because it's a little dark. Okay, old Danielson cabin. Nice. Alright, so right here. Just due west of Hillside Cavern. Alright, let's go ahead here. So a nice little weapons workbench. Can we go inside here? Oh, we can. Okay. Get some bones in here. Whoa, that looks kind of dangerous there. Tools of instruments there. Okay, get some blood splatter. Wow, okay. I don't know what's going on in here. But I don't want to stay in here too long. Okay, so you see there, I'm starting to get a little more feral. Let's take a psycho. And attack a rat away to bring that back up. There we go. I don't want to become totally feral, but yeah. Glowing resin. Just check the outside of this place first here. Get some little stacks of wood here. Nice. Just check the urinal toilets there. See what's there. Get some more bones. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. We can't... Yeah, we can pick some of these up. Okay. Never know when we need bone, right? F what? LOL. Open this thing up here. Oh, look at that. We get a spawn point for a chainsaw. Free chainsaw right there. Nice. We do have a couple of chainsaw spawns for free in the location. In the wastelands. So you can check out those videos I have from like 2023. Alright. Do have a note here. Hetty is losing her mind. I think it's Hetty. And it says Hetty take a term off from the university so she get away from the stress of teaching, but she's been increasingly paranoid and insists were followed. Apparently one of her students is a real nutcase and gives her the creeps. Assured her she's being ridiculous. There would be no reason for someone to follow us all the way out here. It's only day 3 and she's been frantic, claiming she seeing this guy lurking around the outside. At this point, I think it would have been better to check her into, I don't know, alligator for a bit, because I'm starting to go a bit crazy dealing with her. Right on. I need this time for myself and my own work, too. All right, let's go. I will leave that right there. Look around, get some ammo cases out here. Nice. Books we can't pick up. Another little here. A failed dinner. Haven't had this much fun in my ages. My blood is rushing. I followed Professor Danielson when I heard that she was going on vacation. And to my luck, it was out in the middle of nowhere. Couldn't stand going a full term without her. Okay, so yeah, I guess that teacher was right. After a few days, her ignoramus husband went out to the shack, and I had the perfect opportunity to introduce myself. Professor Danielson wasn't as grateful as I'd hope when she saw me kill that man. Wow. And unfortunately, I had to end her as well. Wow. I planned to cook her a wonderful meal of her grateful husband. Wow. But now I've got to preserve the both of them to make the meat last longer. Their heads do sit quite nicely on the mantle, though. Think I'll remain here for a while. Seems the perfect place to indulge in my superior preferences of food without being disturbed. Oh my lord, so the teacher was definitely right. There's the murder weapon right there, yeah, and all those bones out there. Yeah, okay. Oh my lord. Alright, let's check these rooms here. I'm almost scared to see what's in them. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Change of plans. Making a bi-weekly trip to the mega stop this morning, and everything seemed off. It was peculiar that there's so many abandoned cars, and the mega stop was trash and desolate. You normally have no trouble finding someone to sneak into the trunk, but it took an unacceptable amount of time to find someone that didn't run off when I came close. Something catastrophic must have happened. This is really going to screw up my system. Okay, right on. Let's check this one. Oh, okay, the back door. Right on, Jim. Funny. That's funny. Yeah, so there's the two heads there on the mantle. And, yeah, get this guy here. He's smiling. That's kind of awkward. We interact with that? No, it's kind of weird. Looks like we kind of interact with it, but maybe not. Okay. Yeah, that is creepy. That's a nice little story there, though. I wish I would have kind of knew about this and kind of saved it for its own little video, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Alright, well, that's cool. And again, that's the vehicle they popped up in here. And here is the little dumping ground there. Yeah, a little murder mystery there. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nothing to do with ghouls, I guess, but right on. All right. One last location. Let's take a look at the map here. So that is the 4th location. So the last location should be up here somewheres. So let's use Radiant Hills as a free fast travel here. And we'll just stick to the outside. Now again, Radiant Hills, you want to wear Chinese stealth armor or a hazmat suit if you're not a ghoul, because it's a high radiated area. So there's our compass there. That's where we gotta go. Let's get rid of this marker. Oh, let's get rid of this marker. There we go. Done. And we'll head on the compass here. So let's head this way. Oh yeah, wow. More radiation. Which is fine if you're a ghoul. More than fine. What's this up here? That's weird. Let's keep going here. Yeah, wow. Lots of bones and all that in here. Lots of radiation. Again, I had that knee-jerk reaction to move back. You know, but now that I'm a ghoul, I don't have to do that. Keep going along this road. Well, at least we got people or something up ahead, up by that marker. You could die. This is your decision. He's smiling. He's smiling, dude. He's happy. Happy little ghoul. I'm gonna take over here for a second. Oh, there's another little pond over here. Okay. Interesting. Keep going up here. Point Repose. Yeah, right on. Nice. So there we are right here. Nice, just like that. Perfect. Let's take a look here. Let's explore.
Protect
Utility Protectron here. Nothing out this way. Nice little cooking stove there. Where we got another note. Goodbye, Justin. Justin took the last door yesterday, and we were all going to miss his cooking. He said he was a chef before the war, chef in Austin, Texas. Austin is the capital of Texas, and I'm Sarah from Charleston. Charleston is the capital of West Virginia. Trying my best to remember all of the capitals of the states. Is getting harder every day. Justin forgot that Austin was a capital. As long as I can remember that Charleston was a capital and every state has a capital, I can name those capitals. Then I can remember that my name is Sarah. And I won't need to go through the door yet. Wow. Interesting. I will leave that there. A little acoustic guitar here. Let's turn our light on. Oh, it was on. Okay. Nice little Jeep here. Chessboard, little board game we can use, pick up. Oh, we have a little graveyard back here. Dirty armored helmet and a shovel we can use, okay. Oh, we have a skeleton corpse. Let's check out this building. Right, another little note here. We are here. Write your name here if you're going through the last door. If you see someone forget, please write their name for them. Okay, Ryan Morgan, Nara Gillis, Lefty, Justin Taylor, John Marchette, Barbara Marchette, okay. Leo Jeffries, Morris Boone, Sarah Lopez, Ricky, we never got his last name. Okay, just leave that there. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of sad at the same time, I guess. Look at that, we got some nice board games we can actually pick up, so that's good. Today is not the last day I can write. Today's not the last day I can write. Today is not the last day I can write, okay. Oh, he starts kind of wandering off there a little bit. Okay. Other stuff here. Got Nuka-Cola. Nice. Catch the Commie. That's a nice rare board game there. It's good to know where that's at. Those daily, weekly challenges, of course. 2 cases that are empty. Okay. Not a whole lot over here that I can see, anyway. Restricted area. Requires a key. Only last door key can unlock. Okay. Can we get a key, I wonder? Oh, what was that? Oh, the ghoul's over here. Okay, interesting. So that's a, looks like a bird there. Oh, I'm thinking what happened is they became ghouls and they became feral. And I'm thinking these are the people that we were talking about there. That's what I'm almost thinking they are, because they're kind of locked in there. Yeah, that's probably what's going on there. I thought I saw a note over here. Oh, there's a key right there, Jim, right on. Welcome to Point Repose. If you're reading this, you probably know that you're going feral, and you likely don't have much time, but how you face the twilight is your decision. Nobody is going to make you stay. This place is a sanctuary for our kind. Hang on as long as you can, but when it's time to let go, travel to the last door. Nobody will hurt you there. Unless you're, somebody with a weapon, I guess. Use the grounds, treat your fellow residents kindly, and take the time you need to make your peace, Maddox. Okay, we'll leave that there. And there is the key for the last door. So that will open this bad boy up here. So yeah, there's no hole there. It just brings you to another door on the inside there, as you can see. And these guys are all trapped in here. That's interesting. That is really interesting. It's all kind of goes around here, junkyard fences, etc. It kind of goes around here, and there's... Yeah, they don't have names, they just have feral ghouls right around that little vertebrate there. If they did have names, I could see them not coming back. But if we kill them, I assume that they will eventually, you know, make their way back, you know, as you swap servers and stuff. What's up here? Okay, a little observation deck. A little tent up here, okay. Oh, that's cool. Don't really see anything else around. What's that in front of us up here? See that up there? It's an antenna. Oh, I'd like to go up there. We'll finish here first. Yeah, these ghouls are kind of skittish there. Let's take care of one here. I'm here for the safe place, ghouls. He's hiding behind there. We get him from here. Burp. Nope. We'll have to come down here for us to... Wow, right in the back. Two more around here somewheres. Got him. And one more. There we go. Alright, let's explore this little area here. Let's just see what they had on them, other than these rounds. We will pick up this chems, because we will need that, because how we're a ghoul now. We're going to need chems to become less feral. Let's get away here now. Yeah, not a whole lot going on. So here's the other side of this door. I suppose you need a key to get in. You don't need a key, I guess. Pretty gruesome. Another vertebrate in here. I don't know what the vertebrates are about. Oh, a little bobblehead there. Bobblehead charisma. Take that bad boy. Nice. Nice little bobblehead spawn location. Always good to see those and know where they're at. Those of you who collect those. Nice. Okay. I think that's it. That's it. Alright, I do want to, I don't know if we're going to be able to get up there. It's way up there. Let's go. I'm just genuinely kind of curious. There's only 5 locations added. I think it's just a random location. Yeah, we got some fences there, so that indicates the end of the line there. This just might be just, yeah, nothing really up here. It's always good to check it out either way. Yeah, right on. Sweet. Not a whole lot of other enemies up here. I find. What's that over there? Oh, that's a little further down. Huh. Alright, cool. So now that we're a little higher up, we can kind of see a little bit better, but nothing crazy up here. yeah, so that's it, guys. 2 episodes, I guess, for exploring these 5 new locations. A little disappointed with this guy. The Blood and Grub, maybe they have more, Bethesda has more plans for it, who knows, but I couldn't find anything there other than that really deep lake and, you know, almost dying as a ghoul. But let me know in the comments if you have found anything yourself, if there's anything unique in the area, and we will definitely explore it here on the channel. And that way there, you know, we all kind of help each other out, you know, when we have new content like this, because it is new. Yeah, so let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys plan on becoming a ghoul, staying as a ghoul? But I do have a bunch of videos I've made just within the last couple of days of this March 18th update. And they're all time-stamped, and if you're having a hard time, you can definitely check them out if you so wish. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me with the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Dreamanju, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Picquerist. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.